5 days since the Aam Aadmi Party government launched a massive manhunt to nab Amritpal Singh and his aides, but the Khalistani sympathizer continues to remain elusive. The police have not been able to nab him yet, and questions are now being asked as to whether the Bhagwant Man government has failed to stop Amritpal from fleeing. Sources have also told Times Now that Amritpal may be hiding in Punjab's Moga, and the police is now looking for him in the Moga district. While Amritpal continues to be on the run, politics has now erupted in Punjab, with the opposition Congress and the Shiromani Akali Dal tearing into the Aam Aadmi Party government, accusing it of making unjustified arrests. The Akali Dal has alleged that the Punjab police arrested the misguided and innocent youth of Punjab for abetting Amritpal Singh's activities, and they have even offered legal aid to the arrested youth. In fact, Akali Dal Chief Sukhbir Badal today called the crackdown as extra-constitutional action by the Punjab government. On the other hand, a man alleged to have links to the drug mafia, a man who has a Mercedes in which he escaped, which is allegedly presented to him by the drug mafia, seems to be on the run. And 5 days on, we're still looking at an 80,000 strong police force looking at nabbing the man. And that's the debate coming up on the other side. And joining me tonight, Prabhlod Singh, political analyst, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, senior fellow at the IPCS, Ravi Srivastava, political analyst, Hardeep Singh Kingra, leader of the Congress party. Ravi Srivastava, the man goes through a toll booth which has cameras, pictures are captured. He changes his car from a Mercedes to another Brezza car. Then he gets onto a bike. Then he runs away in marketplaces. And all this while, so many 20 teams or 30 teams of police are looking for him. And 5 days on, there is no trace of this man who's said to be a drug trafficker, a Khalistan supporter, a man who possibly has many other cases, including weapons illegally got. What's going on, Mr. Ravi Srivastava?
Navika, first of all, what was the objective? Objective was to nab Mr. Amritpal because he had been fueling the fire among the Punjab. And this was a well thought of strategy by the Bhagwant Man government.
That there should not be a drop of blood be on the ground. There should not be a bullet should be fired. That is how peacefully they have to execute it. Okay. They planned it properly, but somehow he escaped. Honorable High Court has also made an observation, and they have asked for a report after 4 days, and they have said it how he could escape. Now it's a matter of time, it's a matter of hours. I think Amritpal will be caught. As far as neutralizing Amritpal's gang is concerned, I think Bhagwant Man has achieved a lot. 116 people have been arrested. So many weapons have been taken into custody. So many cars have been taken away. So many people have been shifted to Dibrugarh. Some 7 people who were close associates to Amritpal Singh have already gone. But my question here is, why some people are sympathetic to Amritpal Singh and his gang? They are the Shiromani and Akali Dal people, the Simranjeet Singh Mann, the member parliament sitting over there. Many people, I think his father has also defended for him.
While your question is very well founded, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, as the supporter of the Aam Aadmi Party, today it's time for you to answer the question rather than raising them. भाई आपका objective था to nab Amritpal Singh. किथे है?
But why should somebody support him? That's my question.
किथे है?
I'm saying it. Then why people are coming in sympathy for
Amritpal
him?
किथे है?
Providing a legal help to them. That should not happen. See, Bhagwant Man, helped by the center also, the CRPF is there. He has done a job. He has achieved something.
Okay, he's done his job, not a drop of blood and not the main accused. And he's done his job, says Ravi Srivastava. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, is this a joke? He's done his job. Bhagwant Man has done his job, लेकिन बंदा नहीं पकड़ा गया.
So, here's the thing. This is like, if you're contracted to deliver a birthday cake to the kid at the birthday party, you say, मैंने baking किया, मैंने उसका icing बनाया, मैंने चीनी, मक्खन सब कुछ लगाया, oven में डाला, पर cake जल गया. Okay, now
this is a matter of national security, and this man is talking about the birthday cake.
Excuse me. Who are you to tell me what I can say and what I cannot? Please keep quiet. Please keep quiet. I didn't interrupt you.
Ravi Srivastava ji, calm down. Calm down, Ravi Srivastava ji. Ravi Srivastava ji is making a point. Allow him to make a point. Nahi to democracy will be in peril. Please. Ravi Srivastava ji, you made your point. He did not interrupt you. Allow him to make his point. Ravi Srivastava ji. 1 minute. I'm lowering your fader. Abhijit, complete your point.
Now, the proof of the pudding, as you have heard, lies in the eating. Where is the guy? Now, we should give the Punjab police some credit, because, the toll booth operator could not have been told that they're going to be arrested, because when you're going to execute an arrest, you need to maintain a very tight intelligence circle. Yet that was breached. How did he know that they were coming to arrest him? At some point, they've used intelligence, keeping a tight intelligence circle to allow him to get away. And on the other, they have claimed that, the intelligence circle is tight, but then how did it get breached? How did this man know that they were coming to arrest him? He has gone and, they should have also made provisions when you go to arrest somebody who you've seen, we've all seen the images of when he attacked Ajnala police station, all his people around him have AK-47s and things like that. There should have been 2-3 cordons of security around there to prevent that arrest. I'm sorry, but from any basic policing, this looks like an extraordinarily shoddy job done with the arrest. It has violated the basic principles of policing. It has violated the principle of basic redundancy. It has violated the basic principle of, ensuring no leaks in intelligence. And how is it, Navika, that somebody has been told who has leaked the information to him or one of his aides, but using the same excuse, the toll booths and things have not been shut down? Are you telling me that even after he ran away?
Hardeep Singh Kingra, that's the question I'm asking. The Aam Aadmi Party says they've done a very good job. Do you think they've done a good job when the real man in the eye of the storm has not been arrested, and drug mafia connections are being talked about, and it's being talked about by the Punjab police itself? He runs a rehab center which has weapons. What's going on? And the Aam Aadmi Party government is saying we've done a good job. You agree?
Very old saying in English, nip the evil in the bud. Now, our President of the Congress wrote a letter to the DGP in the month of October to check this menace because it was growing bigger and bigger. Then he wrote another letter on 1st of March telling them that there is a need to check this man. He is unnecessarily misguiding the youth of Punjab. Again, there was no effect on the police as well as on the present government. Bhagwant Man is a par excellence comedian, no doubt about it, but he's a very poor administrator. Let me say once for all. You don't have all these traits. There is no gunfire, there is no bloodshed. There would not have been any bloodshed. How many arrests people have made and there was a bloodshed? No, lot of arrests police make every day and there is hardly any bloodshed. Now, third thing is, when you arrest a person, you cordon off the area because the person was not an ordinary person. His movement must have been tracked. His movement must have been known. Now you say he was trained in Georgia. Now you say the Mercedes is given by a drug lord. Now you say that he has got weapons which are illegal. He was flaunting all these things beforehand also. He used that Mercedes for the last 6 months. And you learned today that it was donated by a drug lord. He was flaunting his weapons for the last 1 year. And today you know that he has got illegal weapons. No, he was allowed to grow to a certain size for meeting political ends. They were looking at the right political opportunity so that they can garner some brownie points. That is what Bhagwant Man does it, because he is from the show business, and show business does only...
Prabhlot Singh, do you think the Aam Aadmi Party has done a great job? Or do you think with the Amritpal on the run for the last 5 days, we clearly are looking extremely on the back foot?
So thank you, Navika. So first of all, the operation to nab Amritpal, the decision to nab Amritpal was a welcome decision, though it was a tad too late, but it was nonetheless welcome. And now that they decided to nab him, and after this operation, the way they carried it out, they've even tried to take all the credit for the way they executed the operation. But the whole operation was to nab Amritpal, and what they've done instead is nabbed 150 odd other people, but Amritpal. So I don't think that, if the purpose of the operation was to nab one person and you haven't been able to nab that one person, and it's 4 days have already passed, this is the 5th day. So if you haven't been able to do that, I don't know with what rationale the government can say that, it was a successful operation. The other thing is, in 1760, a jurist had stated that it's okay to let go of 10 or even 100 guilty rather than punishing one innocent person.
Well,
now the way they were, yeah.
My friend, on that score as well, we'll have to hold our horses because the priority at this time is Amritpal.
Yes,
Till Amritpal is nabbed, other issues really even enter the domain? And
not at all.
Why is the man still on the run, and why is there so much politics around it rather than concentration on one objective of nabbing Amritpal? Punjab cannot afford what happened in the 1980s. This time around, security and policing has to be top class, and clearly before congratulating themselves, the Mann government will have to deliver by nabbing Amritpal. Short of time, thank you very much to my panelists for joining me on this debate. Good night, dear viewers. Thank you for joining me on the News Hour tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same show. The News Hour at 9.